All right, we got the Gridiron Gang. Came out in 2006, PG-13, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Now, a buddy of mine at work told me that, when you base a film off of a true story, it doesn't really matter who plays in the film because, the people that are interested in that aspect, they will go out of their way to watch it. And I feel like that could have been said with the Gridiron Gang, but with The Rock playing Sean Porter, it kind of brought people more to the theater just to watch him. So we also have Exhibit as Malcolm Moore, and we have Kevin Dunn as Ted Dexter. Now, for any of you that don't know what the Gridiron Gang true story is about, it's about this guy, Sean Porter, who worked at juvenile detention center, and he was determined to make their lives better. A lot of them were gang members, and a lot of them just needed, the right direction. Now, this film kind of starts off with one of the gang members who, I think his name's Rodney, and, he ends up getting released out of juvie, goes back on the streets and gets killed. A couple hours later, one of his best friends, Willie Weathers, ends up in the same juvenile detention center that he was in. And, Sean's sitting back with his friends, his coworkers, trying to figure out, what's the right way to go about this. Because they're basically housing the kids to set them off to either be killed or to be brought back in. So Sean brought up the idea to, create this football team to give them a purpose, to give them, brotherhood outside of the gangs. And it's very successful. Obviously because they made a movie about it, it was very a positive experience. But this film itself was absolutely outstanding. Just the way that The Rock kind of goes with the whole, it helped that The Rock played football in college because it helped him understand the game and really drive into this coaching role that he was outstanding in. So much that IMDb even agrees with me because they gave it a 7.1 out of 10. This was definitely one of the films in the 2000s that kind of just went under the rug and has never really been talked about in a while. So I give it a 5 out of 5 because I'll watch it every time it goes on. If you haven't seen it, then I highly suggest you check it out on Tubi because it'll be well worth the watch.